Coach Robert Kistner's Bulldogs unleashed. CIF quarterfinals at the Dog Pound at their best. Junior running back Aramis Aldredge rushes for 4 touchdowns, 228 yards. Junior quarterback Brandon Porter, a pair of highlight reel touchdown passes to senior Christian Navarete. The Oak Hills Bulldogs add new meaning to pound, performing their version of shock and awe in upending, upsetting, stunning, and eliminating top-ranked and previously undefeated Palm Springs 43-15 in round 2 of the CIF playoffs.
What was the defensive mindset going in against a high-powered Palm Springs?
Our defensive mindset was like last year they beat us on those short routes, so we really fixed our defense to kill those short routes. And we already knew they weren't going to run that much, so we shut down the run game, so all they do is pass all game. And we feel very confident in our defense.
Brandon, what was the offensive game plan going in?
Just be fast, just be physical, stay everything, just keep your tempo, keep the tempo up, because they couldn't stop the tempo at all.
Were you surprised that things did go as well as they did, as early as they did?
Definitely not. I know the team's potential, and I know the offense potential, and not surprised at all.
Congratulations. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
Palm Springs did not realize the Bulldogs were taking this game personal, an attempt at retribution after losing to the Indians by 4 points in last year's CIF semifinals. The Bulldogs on a vendetta, their intensity throughout, a striking contrast to the demeanor of the Indians. Was Palm Springs overconfident? The Indians had won 11 straight games by an average of almost 36 points. Palm Springs thoroughly thrashed Hillcrest in the first round of the CIF playoffs with a 62-7 victory. Robert Kistner and his staff put together a masterful game plan, defensively and offensively. Palm Springs quarterback William Alvera came in, completing 70% of his passes, averaging 255 yards in the air per game with 32 touchdown passes. The Bulldogs hold Alvera to 183 yards on 24 of 41. Defensive backs and linebackers blanket Palm Springs receivers and deliver crushing blows on receivers when they do make a catch. Palm Springs did not heed the warning, do not let the dogs out, as in outside. The Bulldogs repeatedly get outside and turn the corner, outgaining Palm Springs 374-111 in yards from scrimmage in the first half to mount an unsurmountable 31-7 lead at intermission. The Indians had given up an average of 7.7 points per game. Opponents had scored a total of 85 points against Palm Springs all season. Jeremiah Lorick fields the punt at midfield, sidesteps the first would-be tackler, gets a block from Joseph Griffin on the Indians' punter, and returns it inside the 20. A penalty will move the Bulldogs back to start this possession at their own 49. Just over 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. This is 1st and 20 at their 49. Brandon Porter slides out of one tackle, gets a power-packed block from Aramis Aldredge, and picks up 5 yards across midfield. 2 plays later, 3rd and 11. Brandon Porter rolls again to his right, sends Christian Navarete deeper, and lofts the 42-yard scoring pass to the 5'7", 160-pound senior co-captain. 25th touchdown pass of the year for Brandon Porter, 5th scoring reception for Christian Navarete. J.J. Lewis, the long snap. The Bulldogs' lead is 14-0 on the Kevin Davis kick. Just over 2 minutes show on the first quarter clock. The Bulldogs kick short to keep the ball out of the hands of the Indians' dangerous deep return men. Bulldogs' intensity demonstrated on Quivon Jones' hard tackle. Jones, 5'9", 163-pound senior. Palm Springs from their 35, gain of 2. Bulldogs tacklers 26 Andrew Ross, 23 Noah Metzger, both juniors. Receivers covered. The Palm Springs quarterback forced to scramble. William Alvera stopped after picking up 3.
Quarterback scramble by Aldredge.
Third and 5. Alvera completes the pass to Isaiah Beltran. Carriel Gray smothers the receiver. Gain of 1, shy of first down yardage. The Bulldogs' defense forces the Indians to punt again. Brandon Porter at his scrambling best from the 12. Porter reverses direction as the horn sounds, ending the first quarter. The gain of 11 yards. Porter will pick up 75 yards on the ground this night. First play of the second quarter. Brandon Porter drops it off to Aramis Aldredge. A pickup of 16 yards to the 39. Another first down, Oak Hills. Same point of attack, same result. This time, Kevin Davis, the receiver, into Palm Springs territory. First down at the 47. Another example of the excellent decision-making on the part of Brandon Porter and his athleticism, turning the scramble into a sizable gain. O-line this side, 55, 262-pound senior Rocky Sua. 56, 240-pound sophomore Viselis Phipps. Brandon Porter keeps on the option. Brandon Porter scrambles to buy time and connects with Jeremiah Lorick downfield. It is ruled out of bounds. 12 is senior wide receiver and co-captain Jordan Lewis Green. The Bulldogs go for it on 4th and 4 at the 25. Brandon Porter, second effort, but Palm Springs comes up with the stop and will take over on downs.
Quarterback number 6, Brandon Porter, is sacked on the play, and the Bulldogs will turn the ball over on downs.
A pass interference penalty gives Palm Springs first down at the 41. Typical aggressive Bulldogs coverage by 7 Joseph Griffin. Incomplete pass. William Alvera is flushed from the pocket. The Palm Springs quarterback completes the pass to favorite receiver Taylor Hawkins, but cornerback Jeremiah Lorick makes the hit, holding the receiver to 0 yards after the catch. This is the result when the Indians try to run the ball. 64 is Jacob Murphy, 200-pound junior defensive tackle. 5, senior Cade Lucas. 55, nose guard and two-way starter Rocky Sua. The Bulldogs hold the Indians to 185 yards total offense on the night. 2nd and 8, the Bulldogs sack attack. 28, 215-pound senior defensive end Gabriel Smith. 64, Jacob Murphy. 26, Andrew Ross. 7, Joseph Griffin. 23, Noah Metzger. This play pretty well sums up the plight of the Palm Springs passing attack. It's 3rd and long. The pass just off the mark. Joseph Griffin in coverage, almost a shot at an interception. The deflected ball nearly caught by the all-CIF wide receiver Taylor Hawkins. 3 for the Bulldogs, Christian Hutton. 11, Jeremiah Lorick. Jacob Murphy blocks the punt. Andrew Ross goes high to cradle it. The Bulldogs are back on the offensive attack in Indians territory at the 38. Aramis Aldredge and the Bulldogs offense waste no time in converting the turnover to a touchdown. Aldredge with Chris Navarete and Kevin Davis out in front. Aramis Aldredge into the secondary and into the end zone. J.J. Lewis, the long snap. Christian Navarete, the holder. Kevin Davis makes it 3 for 3 on extra point kicks with 6:59 to play in the first half, 21-0 Oak Hills. It will be 23 Noah Metzger leading tacklers in kick coverage. 20 is Jonathan Garcia, 2 Michael Barnett, all juniors. Another example of outstanding pass coverage, this time Jeremiah Lorick. It is 3 and out for Palm Springs on this second quarter possession. Watch 55, Rocky Sua brush his man inside and head downfield. The Bulldogs were able to get outside and upfield in their running attack all night. Brandon Porter's carry here for 13 yards. This play may not look like much, but it is a gain of 4 more yards. Aramis Aldredge, the ball carrier, behind 238-pound senior center and co-captain Anthony Moran. On a 3rd and 6 at the 34, Aramis Aldredge gets outside, up the sidelines, and untouched into the end zone. As on a previous Bulldogs touchdown, a penalty flag was thrown, the whistle causing a hesitation as to whether a celebration is in order. The penalty is against Palm Springs and the touchdown stands. This is the 3rd touchdown of the first half for Aramis Aldredge. The Kevin Davis kick makes it 28-0 with just over 5 minutes to go before halftime.
And with 5:05 left in the first half, Oak Hills 28, Palm Springs 0.
It will be Michael Barnett, 2, leading Bulldogs in kick coverage. The Indians will start this possession from the Bulldogs' 49. The first down completion brings up 2nd and 6. Andrew Ross, 26, Quayle Gray, 24, Chris Navarete, 21, William Jakari, 1 in coverage. Quayle Gray drops Taylor Hawkins for a gain of 1 yard on the 2nd down completion. William Alvarez, completion to Taylor Hawkins, driven out of bounds by Jeremiah Lorick. The Palm Springs quarterback, a rare show of time management urgency despite the clock stopped. Next play from the 36. Palm Springs 31-yard completion to Isaiah Beltran to the 5. Palm Springs gets on the board on the 5-yard scoring pass, William Alvera to 6'1" Taylor Hawkins. With 3 minutes to play before halftime, the Indians have closed it to 28-7. The Bulldogs come right back. Aramis Aldredge slips a tackle, gets back outside and upfield for 13 yards to the 33. J.J. Lewis, this time, gain of 6 for the senior running back.
And out on the play to number 22, J.J. Lewis. Lewis knocked down by number 3, Trent Thompson.
A pass interference penalty against the Indians moves the ball into Palm Springs territory. This is 2nd and 6 at the 42. You get the vantage point of the Palm Springs defensive back. The Brandon Porter pass to Kevin Davis, gain of 11. J.J. Lewis up the middle to the 25-yard line. A holding penalty against the Bulldogs will nullify a 25-yard touchdown run by Aramis Aldredge. 2nd and 5 at the 21. Brandon Porter's pass complete to 21, Christian Navarete, one of 4 receptions on the night for Navarete for 71 yards. A pair of penalties against the Bulldogs, coupled with an incomplete pass on 3rd and long, bring out the field goal unit. Kicker Kevin Davis adds to the Oak Hills point total. Good from 45 yards out. With 19 seconds remaining before halftime, it is 31-7 Bulldogs.
Oak Hills 31, Palm Springs 7.
Palm Springs gets the ball to start the second half. Efren Gonzalez with the tackle on the kickoff. Palm Springs has averaged 35 points a game. This first series of the second half may prove pivotal. The importance of the Jeremiah Lorick pass interception monumental. The Palm Springs quarterback had been intercepted 5 times in the previous 11 games. The Lorick interception sets the tone for the second half and the rest of the game. Oak Hills is going to finish what they started. Bulldogs from their 26. J.J. Lewis, gain of 5 across the 30.
And off number 22, J.J. Lewis. Tackled by number 33, Josh Harlow. Lewis takes the ball across the 30-yard line.
J.J. Lewis, 2 more. It brings up a 3rd and 3.
And now once again to number 22, J.J. Lewis. Lewis takes the ball across the 35 to the 37-yard line.
Brandon Porter keeps, carries close to the first down marker. The Bulldogs go for it on 4th down in their own territory. J.J. Lewis, 1st down, Oak Hills. The Bulldogs are unable to sustain their opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Palm Springs will get the ball back. The score still 31-7. On this 3rd and 4 from their 17, this is the play Daily Press photographer Jose Huerta got the shot of William Jacari's hit on Palm Springs receiver Isaiah Beltran. Michael Barnett nearly blocks the punt. Jeremiah Lorick fields the kick, and the Bulldogs offense is back on the field in Indians territory at the 45. Palm Springs has made defensive adjustments to try and stop the Bulldogs' running game. This play for a gain of 1.
Aramis Aldredge, tackled by number 33, Josh Harlow. Gain of 1 on the play for Aldredge.
To keep this drive alive, the Bulldogs have to overcome a holding penalty and a 3rd and long back at the 50. Brandon Porter delivers, scrambling to buy time before completing the pass to Jeremiah Lorick for a 25-yard gain to the 25.
Porter complete to number 11, Jeremiah Lorick. 20-yard gain on the play down to the 25-yard line.
2 plays later, from the 25, Aramis Aldredge scores his 4th touchdown of the night, starting straight up the middle and sprinting through the secondary, again untouched into the end zone. 37-7 Bulldogs.
Touchdown, Bulldogs!
What will the Indians do with their 3rd possession of the second half? Now a 4-possession ball game? The Bulldogs' defense dictates. Qualeo Gray recovers the fumble, and Oak Hills fans really feel like they are putting this one away.
On the play, recovered by your Bulldogs!
The ensuing offensive possession fizzles out despite a pass interference penalty against the Indians at the goal line, but the defensive domination of the Bulldogs has been sustained. The Palm Springs defense has stiffened, both against the run and the pass, and the Bulldogs hamper their own cause with holding penalties that erase sizable gains. While the missed field goal from 40 yards out may be disappointing, the positive side is the Bulldogs have denied Palm Springs from gaining any momentum toward getting back into the game 8 minutes into the third quarter. At the 4-minute mark, it is still 37-7. By this time, Palm Springs pass receivers have grown weary of the punishment they have been taking on the short pass receptions. Christian Hutton applying the hit on Taylor Hawkins on the first down completion. Excellent coverage by the secondary forces the Palm Springs quarterback to scramble, and Joseph Griffin makes the tackle after a pickup of 6. The 5'10", 165-pound Griffin, a junior, entered the game the leading Bulldogs tackler on the season. 49 solo tackles among his 106. He averages 9.5 tackles a game. How testy have the Palm Springs receivers gotten? Trenton Thompson's frustration flares on this play. The Indians go for it on 4th and 1 from their own 29. The William Alvera pass is really not close, and Oak Hills will take over on downs.
And the Indians will turn the ball over on downs. Oak Hills will start 1st and 10 on the Indian 29-yard line.
You can see the 2.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. You can also see the officials reluctant to throw the flag against Palm Springs when the same Trenton Thompson leads with his helmet, diving into the pile. Actually, it is his teammate, 20, who takes the punishment, but the official only warns the Palm Springs player. Brandon Porter had picked up 5 on the first down play. The Indians keep Aramis Aldredge from turning the corner on the second down play, a gain of 1 to the 23.
And off to number 25, Aramis Aldredge. Aldredge stopped for a minimal gain on the play. We have 3rd down for the Bulldogs.
This is the Christian Navarete pass reception that most impressed the Daily Press sports writer Matt Peters. Navarete separates from his defender. The Brandon Porter pass is perfectly thrown. Christian Navarete goes airborne and comes down with it. Second touchdown reception of the night for Christian Navarete. 6th touchdown of the night for the Bulldogs. With 1:19 to play in quarter number 3, it is 43-7. Palm Springs starts their next possession with another ill-fated rushing attempt. A loss on the play. Linebacker Brad Leontis, the first to make contact and lead the Bulldogs' contingency of tacklers. Oak Hills will be slapped with an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, though, and Palm Springs has a first down at their 35. Short pass. Short gain, 2 yards. Another tackle for Jacob Murphy, 64. You will hear the horn sound to end the third quarter at the end of this play, the option, the pitch, and the slashing tackle attempt by Andrew Ross. 21 Christian Navarete makes the stop with 24 Qualail Gray, 3 Christian Hutton, end of 3, 43-7. A pass interference penalty against the Bulldogs will keep the Palm Springs drive alive. Andrew Ross with the hard hit on Isaiah Beltran following the pass completion. The second down completion, good for a first down. William Jakari 1, first contact. Christian Hutton 3, the Bulldogs defenders. From the 33, Joseph Griffin 7 and Christian Navarete 21. Joseph Griffin handles this one alone. Another solo tackle for the Bulldogs cornerback.
Pass complete to number 4, Isaiah Beltran. Tackled by number 7, Joseph Griffin. Bring us second down for the Indians.
This is what we expected to see from Palm Springs. William Olvera, the strike to Isaiah Beltran, who fights his way into the end zone. Beltran, a 5'9", 160-pound junior, has taken his share of punishment all night. He is slow to get up, but he is all right. Palm Springs and quarterback William Olvera have their second touchdown of the night, 34th scoring pass on the year for the Indians quarterback. The two-point conversion is good on the pass to the 6'2" senior Trent Thompson, 43-15. 7:22 left to play.
The two-point conversion pass to number 3, Trent Thompson, is good. And conversion attempt.
The Bulldogs' game plan has been to take as much time off the clock with each possession, and they have succeeded in doing that. Palm Springs will get the ball back one more time, but time has run out on the Indians' run at repeating as CIF Eastern Division champions. For Oak Hills, a 6th consecutive victory after starting the year at 1-5, and the keenest of observers are not surprised by what the Bulldogs have accomplished and are accomplishing. This team is heavily laden with juniors who have improved with every game. Oak Hills failed to defend their Mojave River League championship. That was their last loss, but they may redeem their loss to Serrano for the league title in exchange for a possible rematch against the Diamondbacks in the CIF championship game. That will require a Bulldogs victory in the semifinals at La Quinta and a Serrano victory against Palm Desert in their semifinals matchup. But what a treat it would be for High Desert fans to see the Bulldogs and Diamondbacks square off for the CIF championship.